polynomials for class 9. Students, we have already discussed about what are polynomials, and we have defined the polynomials. We have found the degree of a polynomial. We have categorized the polynomial into different categories like monomial, binomial, trinomial, etc., linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, cubic polynomial, etc. So we have already learnt different aspects of polynomial, and so today we shall start the new concept, zeros of a polynomial. Let us consider one example. Let us take that px equal to 5x cube minus 2x square plus 3. We have taken one example, 5x cube minus 2x square plus 3. Now let us try to put the value of 1 for x. If x equal to 1, then what happens to the polynomial? Then we shall call it p of 1, as we have taken the value of x as 1. Now what is p of 1? It is 5 into 1 cube minus 2 into 1 square plus 3, and that will give 5 minus 2 plus 3, and that is equal to 6, right? So we have found the value of p1 as 6. Now let us take another polynomial. Let us take px equal to x square minus 1. Now what will be the value of p1? That means value of x equal to 1 here. Okay. So we shall put 1 square minus 1, and it will give us 1 square is 1, 1 minus 1 equal to 0. So we found that p1 equal to 0, right? Now we found that p1 equal to 0, or we can say that value of px is 0. We can say that value of px equal to 0 at x equal to 1. So in such cases, this value of x is called 0 of the polynomial. Okay. So here x equal to 1, that means 1 is the 0 of the polynomial x square minus 1. So be clear that 0 of the polynomial does not mean 0. This you should be very much clear about this, that 0 of a polynomial, अगर हम 0 of a polynomial बोलते हैं, 0 of a polynomial does not necessarily mean 0. ओके ये तुमको याद रखना है, 0 बोल देने से यहाँ 0 नहीं है. ओके, 0 ऑफ द पोलिनोमियल मीन्स द वैल्यू ऑफ द पोलिनोमियल, value of the x, when it becomes the value of the polynomial becomes 0. So value of x at which, that means we can define 0 of the polynomial. So we can define that 0 of a polynomial is the value of the variable at which value of the polynomial becomes 0. Okay, so 0 of a polynomial is the value of the variable at which value of the polynomial becomes 0. So let us take another example. Let us take that Px equal to 2x plus 5. Okay. So what is the value if we take p equal to x equal to 1? So it will become 2 into 1 plus 5, that is equal to 7. So can we say that p1 is a 0? Can we say that 1 is a 0 of px? No, we cannot say that 1 is a 0 of px. ये गलत हो जाएगा. So 1 is not a 0 of px. Okay. Then what is 0? How to find out 0? Let us take another example. In this example only, if we want to find the 0 of this polynomial, how can we do it? Just equate the polynomial with 0. To find the 0 of the polynomial, just equate the polynomial with 0. Now, it will become 2x plus 2x equal to minus 5. It will become 2x equal to minus 5. That means x equal to minus 5 by 2. So this is the 0 of the polynomial. Okay. So 0 of the polynomial px. Okay. Now let us try to put the value and see if we get 0 or not. We have the polynomial px equal to 2x plus 5. If we put p minus 5 by 2, then what happens? 2 into minus 5 by 2 plus 5. That means it is minus 5 plus 5 equal to 0. So we have verified that minus 5 by 2 is the 0 of the polynomial. So if you want to find the 0 of the polynomial, then just equate the polynomial with 0, then find the value of x. Okay. Otherwise, we can go for trial and error method. We shall go on putting different values of x, and when the value becomes 0, then it becomes the 0 of the polynomial. Let us take another example. If suppose px equal to suppose x square minus 5x plus 6. Okay. Then what is the value of the 0 of this polynomial? We have to find the 0. Let us put p1. Then what happens? You will see that x square that is equal to p1 equal to 1 square minus 5 into 1 plus 6, that is equal to 1 minus 5 plus 6, and you see it is not 0. It becomes 6 plus 1 is 7 minus 5 it is 2. Okay. This is not equal to 0. So 1 is not a 0 of this polynomial. Then how many times we shall try? It may be a very hectic thing for us. So we have to see what are the, how can we guess which values we should take to put here so that we can reach at the answer easily. You see, for this you have to find out the factor of the last term here. Okay. You see 6, factors of 6 are, what are the factors of 6? It may be 1, 2, 3 and 6. Okay. And plus or minus, plus or minus, plus or minus, plus or minus. So these are the factors of 6. So 0 must lie among all these. Here we have 8 numbers. Within these 8 numbers, we shall find the 0. So let us try for here 2. If p equal to 2. What happens? So 2 square minus 5 into 2 plus 6, it is becomes 4 minus 10 plus 6, that is equal to 0. So you see, we have found one 0. So 2 is a 0 of Px. Now let us take another trial 3. You see 3 square minus 5 into 3 plus 6, that is equal to 9 minus 15 plus 6, and you see this is also 0. So 3 is again, so 3 is a 0 of Px. That means in this polynomial we found 2 zeros. Okay, so here we found 2 zeros. And can you name the polynomial? As we have already discussed in the last class, this is a quadratic polynomial. You see, the exponent is 2 here. So it is a quadratic polynomial. And for quadratic polynomial, we shall find at most 2 zeros. Okay. For linear polynomial, we shall find only 1 zero. You have to know this. If you have a linear polynomial, okay, if you have a linear polynomial, then you have 1 0. If you have quadratic polynomial, then you have 2 0. Okay. So similarly, if you have cubic polynomial, you have 3 zeros and like that. So number of zeros of the polynomial depends upon the degree of the polynomial. And what about a zero polynomial? You know, zero polynomial is 0 itself. So what is the 0 of 0 polynomial? 0 of 0 polynomial. Many students get confused about this because 0 polynomial is itself 0. What is the 0 of 0 polynomial? You have to learn it by, actually we have taken as a convention that every real number, okay, every real number is 0 of 0 polynomial. Okay, so 0 of 0 polynomial is any real number we can take, that is 0 of 0 polynomial, right? So I think you have understood how to find 0 of a polynomial and how to test for a number whether it is becoming the 0 of the polynomial or not. So we shall meet again in the next session when we shall discuss about remainder theorem. Okay.